Everyone, welcome to the second day of Vlogmas. So it is still February. The last one I did was in February, and I was thinking, because I was like, I don't want to do these so often that like it becomes boring, but like I've got a lot of books to get through, and so like 10 months, 24 books, I've got to be doing at least a couple of months. So really nothing is going on now. We have made it through the snow, ice, cold storm, and now it's actually really nice. It's 57 degrees here, which is like unheard of, especially because it was negative 20 a week ago, literally. But that is Kansas. That is this weather. Like it is crazy. So really nothing else is going on like in the world or anything. I'm hoping by the time you guys see this that we will have moved. So maybe this will be like a little throwback to our old house. But let's just go ahead and unwrap the next book. So this one feels like a paperback. Definitely a trade paperback. It feels kind of small, and that feels good. So I can tell that I'm about to see the back. So you'll see the front before I do. But this is, The Scent Keeper by Erica Bauermeister. This is a Reese's Book Club pick. I feel like I have definitely seen Nicole from the Girly Girl Bookworm talk about this, and I don't know if it was good or bad, but I think it was bad. I don't know. So I don't really have any expectations except maybe low expectations. I don't know. So I will check in as I'm reading this and let you know what I think. Wish me luck. Hey everyone. So it is a few days later, and I hadn't picked up the book until this morning because I just had other things going on for the different readathons I was a part of and stuff. But I picked this up this morning because today is February 27th. So I have 2 days to finish this, and I have been having a really slumpy February. So I feel like 2 days is a good amount of time. I also have this book on audio. So it's like 10 hours. It's not that long, I would assume, and it's like a slow narrator, so I'm listening at 2.5 times speed with no problem. So I would assume I can get through this in the next couple days. But this is about a girl and her dad. They are the only two people that live on this island, and they are very remote and like kind of sheltered themselves off. And I don't know what's going on with the dad, but they have these scent jars where they have pieces of paper in like liquid that have certain smells and carry memories and things. And this is like very magical. But it has got me thinking about Molly Shannon and Superstar and smelling her armpits, and that's all I can think about. So if you haven't seen a clip, I'll try to link one down below. But when she gets nervous, she puts her hands like this and then goes, and it's like super silly. It's a Saturday Night Live skit, and it's like super slapstick skilly, and that's all I can think about during this. And so I asked Nicole, I said, did you like this or not? I can't remember. And she said she was really surprised by how much she liked it because it started off kind of slow for her. So I'm hoping that it picks up and I really get invested in this story. But that's kind of where we're at for now. So far I'm intrigued. Like I said, this is pretty short, and like the font, it is pretty good. Like this is going to be a quick read, even if I don't do it on audio. So I will definitely finish this in the next couple days. I just wanted to get on and let you know that the beginning is a little slow. I can't stop thinking about Molly Shannon, and that's where we're at. Hey everyone, I am just here to close out this Scent Keeper experience because I finished it last night, and I'm giving it 3 stars, and we'll probably unhaul it, which you guys will see before you see this, but I don't know what to think about it. I didn't really care for it, and I think it was a problem with the tone for me because it is very magical and mystical and that kind of stuff at points, but all of it is very like kind of dark and like depressing. And like there was a point early in the book that I almost DNF'd it because 2 tragic things happened to our main character Emmeline back to back to back, and like it just felt unnecessary. And I mean, it was necessary to move along the plot, but it was too much for me. And it was, one of them is a huge trigger for loss of a pet. Like it just was too much, and that happened twice in this book, and I'm just not into that. Like it feels like tragedy porn. And so this one, it starts Emmeline and her dad live on this island by themselves, completely secluded, and he has these bottles of scents. Basically they're paper and liquids, and they have different scents. And so these scents are like sacred. P.S. I'm at the pharmacy, so it's a long line, so that's why I'm updating you right now. But So these scents are like sacred to him, and we don't really know what's going on. We don't know if it's magic. We don't know if it's current day. We don't know anything. And then all these tragedies happen, and Emmeline's life changes. So we find out it's present day. Everything is completely normal as is. And her dad, I guess, had like started to create this new technology that could bottle scents, basically. And so he had this machine, but then it didn't work out right. So he fled with his daughter. And so I don't really want to say a whole lot more about plot, just because I think it's kind of good to go in without expectations. But she meets a young guy, and she is with these people, and I liked that. I liked those relationships. The couple was really great. And she goes on a journey later in the book, and I just felt like the tone was weird. Like I just couldn't quite get into it, and I like I said, I liked the middle but didn't like the beginning or end that much, and I just wouldn't necessarily recommend this. And I had it on audio as well, and like I found myself having to re-listen over and over and over. So Mom, this one was not your biggest win, but I'm glad I read it. It was interesting enough, and the whole concept of like smells and the idea of that nostalgia, as well as like the idea that our past makes us who we are, and it kind of builds on top of each other. And I liked that. I just really didn't love the way it was done. So that is that. That's a wrap on day 2, Advent day 2. It is today, March 1st, and it is kind of sunshiny. It's still cold. You can see I've got a bunch of different coats on. I just went to the dermatologist, so that was fun. But that is everything. So thanks for watching.